Oh, it's two. We're double hooked. Today, with a spot of sea fishing down the east coast. Just been to the football, watched my team lose, but that's okay because the game was right near the coast. So brought a few rods and didn't bring much in the way of bait. I just picked up some stuff from the supermarket that we can maybe use. We can maybe make something work with this. To start, what I'm going to do while it's still nice and sunny, I'm going to try and get some fresh bait. There's plenty of mackerel around at the minute. I'm going to get some tinsel in the water. Okay, so we're all set up. Just using some tinsel. We'll get a few casts in and see if we can get lucky. We're a few hours before high tide, so plenty of time to maybe get some mackerel. Have a few casts, or a good number of casts, and get the camera back on if we get some action. So no action on that tinsel rig yet. I'm just going to get those supermarket baits out. These baits are pretty soft. I've got mussel and a couple of prawns. I'm literally just going to drop them down sort of near the harbour wall here. Always make sure if you're going to do this and just sit your... I'm not precious about my equipment. I'll happily sit my reel on the ground like that, but just make sure that it can actually take drag and it's not getting caught on something. So that can take drag, so that's good. Just tighten up again. Just to talk a little bit about if you're using these sort of supermarket baits. So these are mussels out of a packet from the supermarket, so they're not ideal, but they were all I had available to me. When you're fishing with something like this, particularly these little mussels, if you go for this sort of fleshy part here, you'll find that it's very soft and the hook comes through it very easily. But many of them have this sort of tendinous part, which you can put your hook through. You can see it there, that little circle. And then I'm going to put it back through. Now, that is a little bit tougher, and it just allows the mussel to stay on the hook. You can see it's falling apart, but because it's on that sort of part up there, it is staying on. So there's just a little tip for you if you're fishing with these. Okay, so just bringing this rod in here, you can see it's been picked clear on the bottom two baits again. That's actually been consistent with how it's been happening all night, which makes me think it's crustaceans. Look at this crazy crab. Anyway, we'll put another mussel and prawn on there, and we'll get it dropped back out. But just to talk about the rig a little bit, so nothing super interesting. Let me take the camera off here. So just using this big Daiwa reel. I've had it for years. That was that say 5500 G3. That's on this tide line, 10 foot 6 inches, 10.5 foot surf cast, 3 to 5 ounce 2-piece. Not sure what that is. Let's say it's £30 mono. Up to here, where we just have a snap swivel just to make it easy to change rigs, onto a pre-made rig. This is a free hook flapper. You can see barbed hooks. I think they are size 2, maybe size 1. And then down here to this 5 ounce circular grip lead, just what I had in the bag or had in the box. And then I've just been baiting that up with what I've got available, which at the minute are these sort of supermarket baits, as I said earlier. So just things like these prawns, mussels, things like that. Just starting recording because I think we've hooked onto something. Oh yeah, look at this crazy crab. Oh, there she goes. I mean, that's what's been picking at the bait. That's why there's no bait on these hooks. Anyway, we're going to get another bait back in the water because I'm seeing a lot of fish activity. I'm seeing some flashes in the water. I'm not sure if that's fish or if I'm just seeing things. Nah, there's definitely fish in the water here. I'm just going to come over here. You can maybe see, I can certainly see little fish occasionally coming to the top of the water. Yeah, out over there. You can see them. They're going mad. Lot of birds about, sitting on top of the water, flying, diving. I mean, there's definitely fish out there. I mean, I could see some of them. They looked very small, kind of like sprats. I don't know if that's what they were, but they were that sort of size, and they were clearly jumping out of the water, presumably because there was something in the water that was frightening them. Just another big boat going off. You know, and that's something that you've got to remember about fishing. You know, working harbours and piers. You know, there are ships, there are boats that use this, and if you're fishing there, you just got to be wary of it. You got to be cognizant, got to be respectful. Get your lines out the water when the boats are coming in and out. Can be frustrating, but you know, at the end of the day, better that than getting your line caught in someone's prop or wrapped around the boat. And yeah, I mean, nobody wants that. So just, you know, be respectful, keep an eye out for boats, and get your line out of the water. That's my advice. I've literally just put this rod out and we've hooked up immediately. Oh, it's two. We're double hooked. What have we hooked into here? Oh, we've hooked into some mackerel late in the day. There you go. Very decent. That one's just come off immediately. Very decent mackerel. They will make good bait. Maybe not for today, but we'll get them in the freezer and they will make good bait. I know it's just mackerel, but honestly, when you've been out all day, it doesn't matter what it is, just anything. It doesn't matter if it's a tiny little wrasse, mackerel, anything to save the blank.